I'm editing this right now, and I just want to say there's a spoiler alert. I totally forgot to say it. Okay, talk about Venom. What is going on, YouTube? My name is Fester. Today, we're going to talk about Venom. Yes, I saw Venom on opening night, Thursday night at I saw it at 10:30, and I had to be at work at 6 a.m. the next day. But I'm the one who bought the ticket, so it's my fault. So I'm just going to start off by saying that the first 30 minutes of this film could have been cut. Easy. Nothing really happens. It's all character setup, stuff that we really don't need, and it's not interesting. It's not interesting at all. Yes, it gives some sort of backstory to Eddie Brock, but it's so just not fun to watch. Pacing is pretty bad too. I feel like we're just jumping from scene to scene to scene. There's no natural order of anything, and all of a sudden there's a jump 6 months in the future. But once you get past those first 30 minutes and Tom Hardy starts to become Venom, this movie is damn entertaining. It is awesome. Venom interacting with Tom Hardy is interesting. It's funny. Venom's an asshole. He's also a bit cringy, so it's sort of fun that way. And you really start to understand that Venom isn't really a totally bad guy. Like, I think he only kills like a total of like 3 people in the entire movie, through like 3 or 4 people. So talking about the violence, it should have been rated R. Like, we need more rated R superhero movies. Logan and Deadpool already proved that. They're better for it. If you have something that's focused on violence, or a character that's focused on violence, then he needs to be in a rated R movie. That's why Deadpool works. That's why the Wolverine, Logan specifically, really, really worked. And I feel like if we would have been given some more graphic violence, we would have understood that Venom, yeah, he's not a totally good dude who just randomly came from space and decided to inhabit Tom Hardy's body. You know, he's not an okay space dude. He was gonna destroy the planet. You know what I mean? Like, why is he so easily likable? And I think he still would have been really easily likable, just not as much. You still would have had that conflict because he's an anti-hero. He's supposed to have that edge to him. But yeah, like I said, the action scenes were still pretty cool. There were some really cool sequences, like the bike scene was a little bit too long for my liking, just because I don't like chase scenes all that much, but it was pretty entertaining the whole way through. The climax wasn't that great. You know, when you establish that 2 characters are pretty much even in their abilities, then some bullshit has to happen for one of them to win. It's pretty much like Harry Potter and Voldemort, just not as overtly stupid as some of the stuff that Harry Potter gets away with. I feel like it could have been a lot cooler of a final battle if it wouldn't have taken place, you know, with Riot on a spaceship. Like, I feel like it could have just been done completely on the ground instead of that whole sequence, because it just really took the tension out of it for me. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna blow up now. Like, there's no question about it anymore. Tom Hardy was amazing in it. Like, he's a great actor. He's going to be amazing in pretty much any role that you put him in. Like, all he did in Dunkirk was emote and just, like, say a few words and make facial expressions. Michelle Williams, on the other hand, was just there to literally push the plot forward. Like, that should be done by your main character and the antagonist, not by Michelle Williams, who's just a side character. She gets the B and C subplots, not A. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, you do. I sort of had a bit of not a bone to pick, but it's obvious that the CEO that Riz Ahmed was playing was based on Elon Musk. There is so much of Elon in that character. Man, if I was Elon, I'd be like, guys, I'm not that evil. Like, I think he's sort of an evil genius. He has some great ideas. He could be an evil genius, but I did really enjoy, like, the actual ending, though. It was cool seeing the bond that Tom Hardy and Venom formed and discussing what their partnership means. Even though we heard almost all of that in the trailer, that's ridiculous. That actually pisses me off. I hate when that happens. Sony has a bad reputation for doing that. You know, they did that for the Amazing Spider-Man Part 2. But it still worked. I liked it. So let's talk about the post-credit scene. I was under the impression that there was only one. Apparently there was 2, but the only one I saw was that they introduced Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy, who is Carnage, excuse me. But yeah, Woody Harrelson sort of just looks like Carrot Top. I understand he's supposed to be a redhead, but it and apparently the last post-credit scene was a little bit of footage for Into the Spider-Verse. So I really didn't miss all that much. I think that movie looks pretty cool, but I'm probably not gonna go see it. I'm not totally sure. So overall, I'm definitely gonna recommend to see this movie, but if you're not that big of a superhero movie fan, go see it at like a $5 or $6 matinee. My local AMC theaters do that, and it's really nice. If you don't really feel like paying full price for something, you go like midday on a Saturday, I think, Sundays, and during the week. So guys, if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell. I hate saying all this stuff because I think it's cheesy, but you sort of need to do it as a YouTuber. Go check out my Halloween series review. Those are taking a bit longer than I expected, but it should be up in a day or two. This week we are covering Halloween H2O and Resurrection, and next week the new movie comes out, so we will be reviewing that. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.